As you guys know, I don't like any politics in sports. I know for some it might be hard to believe, but there was once a time when sports were apolitical. Now, sure, you had athletes here and there that got themselves involved in certain political causes. People always like to point to Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali was standing up against an actual war, a war that many people in the country were against. The government was forcing young kids to go fight in Vietnam. That's a little bit different than the fake systemic racism that LeBron James is supposedly fighting against. For the last 10 years, sports have become overly politicized, led, of course, by the NBA. For much of the last 10 years, political issues in sports have been one sided. It's been hypocritical. Millionaire athletes like LeBron James claiming that they're afraid to leave their gated mansions because they might be gunned down by a white cop looking to kill an innocent black man. We're starting to see the hypocrisy get called out. Not by people like me, not by Fox News. We're starting to see the hypocrisy called out from the inside. Athletes that are still actively playing. Aaron Rodgers in the NFL. By the way, did you guys see that Cal USC game was canceled this weekend? Canceled over the COVID? Apparently, Cal having a 99% vaccination rate isn't enough. Too many of their players have tested positive for the COVID, otherwise known as the flu. We can't have that. We must cancel this game. Meanwhile, Gavin Newsom, the dictator of California, he's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants. He doesn't have to wear a mask. You do. He doesn't have to quit living his life. You do. California is a beautiful state, but if you live there, I would get the hell out. Anyway, the far left has dominated sports the last 10 years. They have been able to push their propaganda unopposed, but the opposition is rising and they are becoming more and more vocal. One of the leaders of the opposition is Enes Kanter. Enes Kanter is proof. You do not have to be a superstar level player, a mainstream name, to make an impact. This dude is a career journeyman. He's not the missing piece for a team on the brink of winning a championship. Enes Kanter is a role player, and not a Lou Williams type of role player who has a huge impact on the outcome of a game. Enes Kanter has played a total of 10 minutes in the last 10 games, and those 10 minutes came in 2 games. So he's missed 8. These are healthy scratches. He's just not playing. When he started speaking out a few weeks ago, I said it wouldn't shock me if Enes Kanter were out of the NBA with a quickness. Adam Silver is China's bitch. If you're in the NBA, you do not speak out against China. Just ask Daryl Morey. The CCP are refusing to air Boston Celtics games because Enes Kanter spoke out against their numerous human rights violations. Now, just think about that for a second. A player who doesn't touch the floor scared the CCP enough to where they don't even want their population seeing him on the bench. I thought Enes Kanter's NBA career was going to be over, but then it hit me this morning. They are not going to blackball him. They are not kicking him out of the league. Enes Kanter has Adam Silver and the rest of the NBA bent over a barrel. This dude has job security. If they blackballed him, the backlash would be monumental. How could you blackball someone speaking out against actual human rights violations when you don't blackball LeBron James or any other NBA player for speaking out against mythical human rights violations? Enes Kanter is playing this brilliantly. He made the media rounds again on Wednesday, and I'm sure his appearances sent Adam Silver hiding under his desk again. This dude is not holding anything back. He is revealing everything. He was asked if Adam Silver and the NBA front office were supportive of his protest against China. He said that privately, Adam Silver told him that he could fight for whatever causes he felt was necessary. Privately. But Enes Kanter admitted he didn't believe it. He thought it was bullshit. If Adam Silver and the NBA truly supported Enes Kanter, they would put out a statement publicly. Remember last summer, LeBron James, Giannis, Kyrie Irving, hell, the entire damn NBA, they were fighting for Black Lives Matter, an organization that despises black men, wants to destroy the nuclear family, and believes Marxism is the best form of government? Don't take my word for it. Research it for yourself. BLM does not hide their agenda. When all these players in the NBA were fighting for BLM, what did Adam Silver do? They put out press releases. They put the BLM logo all over the damn court. Hell, they essentially painted the entire NBA with the BLM paintbrush. But when it comes to Enes Kanter, it's hush hush. Oh, we support you. Wink, wink. We support you. We know what's going on in China is screwed up. But could you please shut the hell up about it? You're making us look hypocritical. Back in October, the Celtics were at Madison Square Garden to play the Knicks. Enes Kanter wore shoes that said Free Tibet. He was approached by a couple of NBA officials who told him he was not allowed to wear those shoes, and they threatened to ban him if he wore them. So let's think about this for a second. Let's get this straight. It's okay for LeBron James to wear t-shirts supporting George Floyd, career criminal. It's okay for the Milwaukee Bucks to cancel a playoff game because career criminal Jacob Blake was shot by police when he was going for a gun or a knife, whatever the hell weapon it was. It's okay for the NBA to support a communist organization. But when Enes Kanter wants to promote a cause supporting people who are actually being oppressed, we're talking about real oppression, he's not allowed to do it. The NBA eventually allowed Enes Kanter to wear his Free Tibet shoes, but don't get it twisted. They did not allow this because they support Enes Kanter or because they were trying to be fair or balanced. The NBA backed down because they know Enes Kanter has backed them into a corner. If they suppress him, they know the backlash is going to be serious. And this is a league that cannot afford any backlash from its fan base. The NBA has been bleeding viewers for 2 years. Since 2011, they have lost 60% of their audience. The NBA is more known for politics and controversy than anything that happens on the court. Think about it. What are the biggest stories in the NBA so far? The season's not even a month old yet, but what are the biggest stories? Enes Kanter, Robert Sarver, LeBron James blasting Kyle Rittenhouse, Kyrie Irving not being allowed to play. Can you think of one major headline in the NBA that's had anything to do with basketball? This league has major problems. This is exactly why you don't allow any politics into your league. Even political causes that you might agree with. They should not be in the NBA. If you allow LeBron James to promote propaganda about injustices in America, you have to allow Enes Kanter to blast China. Adam Silver finds himself stuck in the middle. He is in a shitty situation. Eventually, Adam Silver, he's going to have to choose a side. You can't appease everyone. You can't keep China happy, LeBron happy, and your fan base happy all at the same time. Not going to happen. Enes Kanter admitted the reason that he is speaking out against China is because he feels like he has to. No one else in the NBA will do it. Honestly, if anyone in the NBA should be speaking out against the violations in China, it should be LeBron James. If LeBron is truly the social justice warrior that he claims to be, how can he fight against injustices in America but say nothing about China? We all know the reason why. Number one, LeBron's not a real SJW. He's simply a paid mouthpiece. LeBron doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Like Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James repeats what he's told to say. But number two, LeBron and the NBA make too much money in China. We all know this. At the end of the day, it doesn't come down to social justice or fighting for a cause. It boils down to money. Enes Kanter, he is in the best position of anyone involved. He has nothing to lose. His NBA career is over anyway. Adam Silver, everything to lose. LeBron, shitload to lose. I believe he has a lifetime contract with Nike, a company heavily reliant on slave labor in China. If you're a social justice warrior, a real social justice warrior, and you're watching this channel, I want to ask you something. I know it's tough to use that brain of yours, but just try and think for 1 second. Who do you believe The guy with absolutely nothing to lose by speaking the truth, who can say whatever he believes without repercussion? Or the two people in this scenario with something to hide and everything to lose? Now, obviously, SJWs are not going to believe Enes Kanter because it's never about the truth. It's never about the facts. The only thing that matters is the agenda. All right, let me know what you guys think of Enes Kanter continuing to call out the NBA in China. Sound off in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell to receive all notifications from the channel. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.